Hey kids! I know they're not super original content, but I really like tags, and I really like music. So I'm gonna do this tag I found called the 18 Questions About Music tag. This was in part inspired, in fact in total inspired by Lucy Moon doing a video on a different music tag, and I searched for that music tag and I couldn't find it. So the questions. Number 1, which band/artist do you own the most albums by? Pentatonics. If you include my brother in my, ownership of stuff, then Skillet puts up a pretty good fight. But just me, it's Pentatonics. 2, what was the last song you listened to? I listened to myself recording something. Don't freak out, it's a cover, but I'm still kind of not going to tell you what it is. Other than that, it was a song by Matthew West that I heard on the radio. Matthew West is a Christian artist. I was listening to Christian radio. I don't know what it's called, but it's the one that goes like, when you see broken beyond repair, I see healing beyond repair. Something, and the chorus ends with, when you see wounded, I see mended. So it's probably something along the lines of that. Number 3, what's in your CD player right now? Who has a CD player right now? I'm gonna treat my most recently watched stuff on YouTube as that. And in that case, it would be This Time Last Year by Abby Bosworth. You should totally check her out. The last CD I listened to was probably either Pentatonics or Red. Not Taylor Swift CD, but the band Red. What was the last show you attended? I think it was when I went to see Pentatonics. It was either when I went to see Pentatonics or when I went to see the Transatlantic Tour. I think Pentatonics is after. What was the greatest show you've been to? Again, either Pentatonics or the Transatlantic Tour. I think it was the Transatlantic Tour, because Pentatonics was super great. No, but I got to meet people at the Transatlantic Tour. I got to meet Dodie Clark. So it's clearly that. What was the worst show you've ever been to? When I was in 9th grade, I went to see my school's middle school play. That was the worst. What is the most musically involved you have ever been? I'd say right now, because I'm doing choir at my school, and I'm in 2 worship bands at church, and I'm doing music on YouTube, and that's going to be weekly again. It might have been sometime last calendar year, though, because there was a point in time where I was involved in 3 worship bands and doing choir and doing YouTube. Now, because I wasn't playing the ukulele then. What show are you looking forward to? Oh, Hamilton. Hamilton. I want to see Hamilton, that's what it is. What is your favorite band shirt? Well, the only band shirt I actually have is a Casting Crowns band shirt, so my Casting Crowns band shirt from the Come to the Well tour, I guess. What musician would you like to hang out with for a day? Why am I limiting myself? Handel, as in Handel's Messiah, Handel. George Friedrich Handel. Wouldn't be able to talk to each other because he's German and I speak English. Handel. His faith was inspiring and his music is awe-inducing, and he wrote it in 24 days, I think 24 or 28. Who was one musician or group you wish would make a comeback? I really would like more stuff from Queen. If they could all just be alive and together and making music, that would be delightful. What is one band or artist you've never seen live but always wanted to? The Beatles. Doesn't everybody want to see the Beatles live? Even if you don't like the Beatles music, which, first of all, how dare you? Second of all, iconic figures in music. Name 4 or more flawless albums. Hamilton, the Undertale soundtrack, Release the Panic by Red, Rise by Skillet, and Dodie's EP. That's or more. So, how many concerts have you been to in total? 3. Casting Crowns one, Transatlantic Tour, and Pentatonics. I saw Casting Crowns when I was 11, by the way, so it's been a bit of a time. Now, who have you seen the most live? It's a 3-way tie between all the people at those concerts, and however many way tie between all the acts who are actually there. That was also actually where I first found out about Matthew West, at the Casting Crowns concert. What is your favorite movie soundtrack? That's a really good question. What do you mean by soundtrack? Do you mean like the orchestrations or the songs? Because I would go with The Fault in Our Stars soundtrack, but the Hunger Games Catching Fire score. Though The Fault in Our Stars score has been growing on me recently. What was your last musical phase before you wisened up? I don't like this question. It implies that my taste in music was poor before now, and that somehow it's better now. The last phase I had, I guess before my most recent phase, was hard rock Christian music, but like I'm still down for hard rock Christian music. Or maybe my last phase was musicals, but I'm still down for musicals. Like, I don't like this question. What is your guilty pleasure that you hate to admit to liking? I actually, unironically, genuinely like All Star by Smash Mouth. And I once saw a video of All Star, but everything was in C, and I hated it, but that is a classic. So there you go. 18 questions about music, or whatever the tag is actually called. I don't know. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Feel free to do it if you want. I'll leave all the questions in the description, and I hope you have a great day.